Okay, ladies, so your biggest resource for making it when things are tight is prayer. And I say that in all honesty. So within 24 hours, I had God take care of our rent. This is unheard of, right? So yesterday I had called a church and they're like, yeah, if you can get over here by this time, we'll have this amount of cash for you. So I went over there and I used some of that money to pay for the taxi to get over there. And then I pretty much had just a little bit left of the rent. And I'm like, God, would you take care of this, please? And I am not kidding you. So I called this place last night, one of the last places I was going to call, gave them a call, and they're like, yeah, we can do this much. And then he's like, and another place can do this much for you. So if you make calls, then they have connections to other people. So he's like, he calls me back and he's like, I called this place for you. So I just hadn't gotten to it yet. And he actually made the calls for me. And he's like, so together we can do this together for you. And so today I went over to the office. He met me there and he's like, he went in with me and he's like, okay, so they only take a money order. I'll be back. He ran to the local store, got a money order, took care of a bit more than what I asked for. And then I just got a text from him saying, this is the other organization that I told you about. And, he gave me the information. So, it just not breaks my heart, but really touches my heart when there are men out there who will take care of everything for you. You don't even know them, and they'll just like take care of stuff for you. And I am someone who really believes it is the man who should be taking care of the woman. Call me old fashioned, but I think it's the man who should be doing most of all the work in a marriage. And you can help, and you can help a lot, but it's his job to be carrying that weight. And when a man doesn't want to carry it and he wants his wife to take care of everything, he's looking for a mother. He's not looking for a wife. So it's not just, making a paycheck and coming home and saying, here you go. It's no, what are the bills? What needs to be paid? Let me do a budget. I had my husband before, I said, okay, you know what? You do the budget. Go ahead and do it. And he tried it and he's like, I can't do it. There's not enough money here. And I'm like, exactly. So why are you having me take all the burden? So I just knew I was better at it, and I knew how to call people and how to, go to people and stuff. And my husband, that was just something that I did. He wanted me to do it. I felt like, look, I'll do it, but you need to make sure you know what's going on and stay informed. And he didn't want to. So I just accepted that job and said, okay, it's my job and I'll take care of things. You might not like how I take care of it, but I'm going to take care of it. So, he didn't like how I took care of things and came over to Colorado. And that's too bad, because he didn't like it. And he already said, yeah, he didn't have a problem with it. And because things got tough, he chose to not like how I handled things. And hey, if you don't want to help, you kind of lose your voice with that. So I was paying his insurance over here. When he was giving me money, his insurance was paid for, his storage was paid for, so I did not leave him in New Hampshire. And when a man doesn't like how you're taking care of things, then it's his fault that he didn't want to take care of it himself. And I'm somebody with, who has had a huge family, and without enough money, I've had to be the one to get a lot of resources. So it's just so nice that God just said, God just took care of me. And within 24 hours, rent is all taken care of. This guy, went out of his way, which I appreciated, to make sure that we were taken care of. So I just praise God for that he answered prayer. I had called people and I couldn't do it. And it's just like God said, exactly, Melissa, you cannot do this on your own. You can't do anything without me. And so it's really just a lot of times praying. And if you're a single mom, just be in prayer and say, God, I can't do all this myself. I try to work. I've got one day right now. Everybody wants the hours. But, and I applied to another job, but it's just pray to God, and he knows, and he will take care of you, and he will take very good care of you. So that's what I got to share, ladies.